What's up, YouTube? I'm back to do another video, and today's message really quit what I'm gonna say before I head in, but I had to sit up here and really come to y'all and tell y'all something that's just really been troubling my spirit. And a part of that is there is something that you've been feeling about either a group of people or a particular person that you've been associating yourself with. You've been feeling this for, I'm feeling like carrying out maybe on months in, for a couple months, going out to like a year. You guys been feeling this certain type of way about this group of people, and you could never put your finger on probably why they did you the way that they did you, or why you was feeling like they were doing some underhanded type things to you that you didn't know about. And you just kept pushing it off and shrugging it off and saying, no, I'm just being paranoid. But the energy that you felt probably around this group of people really confirmed that what you was feeling is true. And this video is confirmation as well that it is true. But God is telling you that Judgment Day is here for your enemies, because let me tell you something. He told you that they would pay for that. Whatever it is that they did, I'm talking about if you have these people still in your life to this day, or you had them in your life at once upon a time, but they're no longer in your life anymore, and you kept feeling what you was feeling, and then things got confirmed after the fact, God told you that they would pay for that. And he's saying that the time is here and that the time is now. What people did to you and what they put you through, it transformed you. But at the same time, it broke you so bad to the point where you felt like things would never be the same for you, mentally, physically, spiritually. It really put you in a bad headspace, because it was happening not just in one set, but several. And then as you're trying to find yourself and you're trying to stay true to yourself, you're seeing that things are not what it cracked up to be, right? And I tell you all the time, you can't make a person respect you. You can't make everybody wanna get down with you, pump fists with you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own preference. Everybody got their own style. Everybody got their own way of thinking and moving out here in this world. And it's something that, unfortunately, being who you are as an individual and as a chosen being, you have to come to grips about, because it's not going to change. No matter how much you try to affect change, no matter how much you try to enforce positivity in people's lives, it's up to people whether or not they want to receive it, and if they want to receive it from you. And I just said something. Everybody, just because you being positive and just because you being nice, don't mean that they want to accept it from you. And for whatever the reason that people don't want to accept it from you, let me tell you something. That ain't got nothing to do with you, but let me tell you something. Judgment Day is here for your enemies, baby. He told you that they was going to pay for that. He told you they was going to pay for that. They did some real underhanded type things to you that they didn't have to do. And at the time, I know I keep saying it, but I keep trying to tell y'all, it's something about what's happening to these people that is a direct reflection as to what they did to you. So whatever it is that's happening in these people's lives is being put on display, and people gonna know that as it's happening to them, it's because of what they did to you. And I just said something. I just said something. I don't know who it is, baby. I don't know who used to hang around. I don't know what they did to you. But let me tell you something. That disloyalty has been returned. I can promise you that. That disloyalty has been returned. Those betrayals has been returned. Those lies has been returned. What they felt, what they was doing, it's been returned. It's been returned. That's their judgment. You ain't got to believe me, and you ain't got to take my word for it. I'm telling you, somebody gonna call you, somebody gonna hit you up, and it's gonna confirm what it is that these people been going through. Somebody gonna hit you up, man. a auntie, a cousin, a friend, maybe not a friend, maybe an associate, somebody that you probably used to roll with that's seen these people, that heard something. They feel like they owe it to you to tell you because they know, man. I'm talking about, I came across this video the other day where a man was saying that, you know, how men talk about females and the females that they play in a barbershop. They'll go up in that barbershop and they'll be like, hey man, you know, my wife, my people may come in here, I can't say whatever I need to say, whatever, so they'll be quiet. But then you got those who got that big mouth, who can't hold water if they life depended on it. I'm talking about, God told them, listen, just hold this water for about 1 minute, I'm gonna spare your life. They couldn't do it. It ain't in them. You feel what I'm saying? Like, these are the type of people that this man was talking about. And he was saying that they talk about the women that they screwed and how they played these women, how it happened, where it happened, when it happened, how many times it happened, what was saying. I'm talking about, oh man. And let me tell you something, I feel for you. So don't cry when you come across this video, man. This video is really, and as I'm talking, like the leaves and everything, like the wind, like it just feels so peaceful here in this spot. I'm telling you, like, let this be your peace. Let this be your clean slate. And moving forward and knowing that you got a God, a Father in heaven that's watching after you, baby, that don't play the radio about you. They means the business. When they told you that these people's gonna pay, you probably didn't see it. You probably, like, after they did it, you was like, dang, they getting blessed. I'm over here struggling. Like, they don't went up here and undid this. They living good. They Gucci. Like, no. God told you. See, he real calculated, man. I told you he had to let these people think that they was getting away with something, because it's always when a person think that they getting away with something, that they got away with something, that they show their true character. And these people was running their mouth when they thought they got away with it, and stuff had went bad for you in your life and things was going good in their life. But my, have them tables have turned, baby, because God said he told you that they was gonna pay for that, baby. Don't he keep your word? Don't he keep his word? I told you, God don't make no empty promises. He don't shoot no blanks. When he shoot to kill. He shoot to hit. You gonna feel it. If he told you that they was going to pay for it, please believe it, that whenever they caught up to these people, and he caught up to these people, whatever they going through, they know it's because of what they did to you. They ain't gotta never give you your just due. They ain't gotta never come to you and apologize. But I promise you and I guarantee you, they gonna know not to move funny towards you again. They gonna keep their distance this doggone time. When you back up, or whatever it is that you say, or if you come, let me tell you something. If these people act like they don't know you, trust me, let it be what it is. Because they know that whatever they feeling and whatever it is that they're going through right now is because of what they did to you. And going back to that video, what I was talking about, that man saying, man, he be feeling bad. He be like, man, it was a message to these women about, don't let these guys, and he said they be married men talking like this. But I ain't saying that whoever you was dealing with was married or whatever, but I'm talking about, take the message. Don't take the situation and everything else that factor into it. Just look at the message and what I'm trying to tell you right now. Whenever they did what they did to you, they talked about it and they ran their mouth. So believe me when I tell you that God had a way of doing his stuff. He had a way of doing his stuff. Whenever these people went and ran their mouth, and some of your family and some of your friends was zapping at how you got played, I'm gonna let what I just said right now. Whenever they was running their mouth and things had went boop, and they thought they was ooh, and they went running this, and family and friends and whoever it else is that knew you, mutual people who was laughing about that mess, and at one point in time, homie or female or chick, whatever it is who did it to you, take it how it resonate, they was getting daps for it. They was getting accolades for it. They thought they was hitting on it. You feel me what I'm saying? They ain't hitting on it no more. They ain't hitting on it no more. They ain't hitting on it no more. It's been put on full display. I keep trying to tell you, like, I kept hearing that disloyalty was returned. That's all I'm hearing right now. Like, that disloyalty was returned. That disloyalty was returned. I don't know how these people was disloyal to you. I don't know how them friends was disloyal to you. But let me tell you something. Whatever and however they did what they did, and they knew what they was doing, and they was calculated when they was doing it, and they was trying to act like they was a damsel in distress. They was trying to act like they weren't who they say they were, and trying to make you look like a certain type of way to get what they wanted. Let me tell you something, it all blew up in their face. And they just as quick as they got it, they lost it. Whoever they got off the base of lies and treachery and trickery, they lost it. And now they look stupid, because if they was parading it around what they took from you, if they was parading around how they played you, they see now how God bless you, and now people see how they struggling, so they know it's a direct hit as to what they did to you. So as opposed to whenever people was laughing and dapping them up at what they did, now they looking at them like, dang bro, was it worth it doing that? You shouldn't have done that. But these are people who, when they did it, they was laughing, they was joining in, they was chiming in, they was telling them what they do. They was like, man, do this. So they was telling that female, man, or goating this female on, or making this female feel like she was a whatever. I'm trying to tell you, man, I don't know what was going on. Hear me out in what I'm saying, what I'm trying to say. However people did you, and then they talked about it and ran their mouth about it because they thought they did something, and felt okay going against you, saw no wrong. And after they did you like that and talking about it, so everybody would know, it ain't enough for them to do what they did. They wanted people to know what they did to you. They wanted it to be on full display so you would see it, so you would feel some type of way. And I'm telling you, as I'm talking to you right now, mark my words, I don't tell no tall tales. That disloyalty was returned, because God told you that they was going to pay for that, because they ain't had no business doing that. They didn't have to make you feel no type of way. They didn't have to do that to you. Let me tell you something, it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. And I'm going to say that to the day I die. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. If you know people are undeserving of that mistreatment, why would you dish that out? And then furthermore, why would you go around and want people to know how you did it? Why is that something to be proud of? Because of people's mindsets. Just the same way how people could laugh at you for not having a certain type of shoe or not having a certain type of fashion sense. But it's people in third world countries that got their bones showing, man, because they can't eat. They ain't got food. They can't eat. How we got it living, we got it good here in America. People take that for granted. They take for granted the assistance that they get here, and people in third world countries wish they had that. They going months, days without eating. Bones, you can see their bones, you can see their whole structure of their body. Skin falling off their bones. They wish they could eat. They wish they had clean water. But here, people in America, they take it for granted. They sit up here, and it's like a social status. It's a categorization of who got this and how you got this and what you can show for this. But as long as I tell you that I got breath in my body, man, and I really don't care who rocking with me. That go for parents, that go for family. I am a lone warrior, and people know that about me. That's why when I say you better watch your step with me, or I promise you, whatever type of communication you got with me, it ain't nothing for me to cut it off. And it's going to be cut off indefinitely. Let me find out something about you. Let me ask, and it's revealed to me at the time that it need to be revealed to me. I don't play no games about my livelihood. I don't play no games about my peace. I don't play no games about what I got going on. This is why to this day, man, as hard as it may be, and I keep trying to tell you, I'm going to be celibate until the right person come in my life. I'm going to be me and Jade till the right person come in my life. I don't want no kids. I don't want no marriage. I'm good off that, because a whole lot of people will get you caught up in this stuff and trap you, and then they don't even be who they say that they are, and then they leave you out here to raise these kids by yourself, to one day say they don't want to be with you, and you got to go through a divorce, and then you see people's true colors. I don't think like how everybody else think. This is why I don't rush into things like everybody else do. And if I did, I ain't out here trying to post it and say, ooh, relationship goals. Because a whole lot of people don't mean no good. And when you get something good on in your life, everybody don't be happy for you. That's why I know who my following is and who my real supporters are, man. I put something on Facebook and Instagram, but I got more haters on them platforms than I got supporters. My true supporters, it's on YouTube and TikTok. But still at the same time, God say I got to get the messages out to everybody, even to my haters. And so I'm telling you, I was sitting on it, but I kept seeing disloyalty. And then as I was meditating, before I even came out today, because I'm telling you, my energy was so low, I just wanted to get my food and go back home, chill, you feel me? I got my food, and I was just led to come into this part and tell y'all, because I'm feeling like whoever it is, y'all been wanting to know. Y'all been wanting to know, and I'm here to tell you that disloyalty was returned, baby. Ain't nothing that you need to be happy about, because I'm telling you exactly how it happened. If people was frauding you out your car insurance, if people was stealing from you, stole out your bank account, work with others to do that mess, and then work with others and group with others to talk about it and laugh at it, I'm telling you, they regret every action that they took against you, because for every action that they took against you, that action, those very same actions was returned back to them. Now they know, like, dang, was it worth it? Was it worth it to look like the big guy, or to look like I'm that chick because I played somebody, because I got over on somebody who I know would have never done me like that, who at the end of the day, and I came across another thing where a man said, it's always the females that be trying to help us dudes. He said it like that. I don't, you know, how he said us dudes, it's always the females that try to help the guys get their life in order, but that's how he said it, whatever. He said it's always the females that try to help us dudes. Those be the ones that we dog out, that we can't see them for who they are in that moment, and try to give them what they want so that we can get what we want ultimately in the end, because these are the right people for us. No, these are the females that we dog. These are the females that we play. These are the females who we breadcrumb. These are the females who we put holes up over. We prioritize holes, who at the end of the day, when we get that sex and we get that feeling, it's these females who gonna give us substance. It's these females who gonna put us up on game about how we need to get our lives back on the right track, but we don't want that. We want them feelings. We want that pleasure. We want what look good. And he said, you know what I'm saying? I've done this to females, and I regret it, because when I look back over how my life ended up, I know my life would have been way further had I done this female right. And then I can't go back, because these females done got wiped up. They done got somebody else done snatched them up. And for I know, when they snatch them up, they ain't gonna let them go. Because had I known back then what I know now, I would have never let them go. And I said, dang, why I'm coming across this, and then why I'm coming across the dude saying what he's saying about how these men be talking about how they played these women. I'm talking about, man, for my divine kings and my queens, man, whoever was running their mouth, whoever couldn't see you for the gym, for the good dude that you are, let me tell you something, man. I'm telling you that this loyalty has been returned, or it's in the process of being returned, because God told you that they was gonna pay for that, for what they did to you. And I'm feeling like they didn't just do it one time, man. They kept doing it. You boosted these people's ego. You gave them what they needed, and that energy and that foundation that they needed to get them where they are in life. So at the end of the day, God said it was never theirs to have. Whatever it is that they attained off your hard work, off your name, of doing whatever it is, it was never theirs to have. So I snatched it right back. And that disloyalty has been returned. Whoever they did bad mouthing you, man, these people done got left in the dust, because they thought they was so hot and big to talk about you, to do what they did, and they never thought in a million years that it would happen to them, or that whoever they got would leave them. People had to get knocked down a couple pairs or two to understand that what you did was wrong. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. It ain't what you want, it's how you go about. It's how you go about getting it and attaining it. It's a way to do things. It's a way to do things. And I promise you, and I guarantee you, them people who went against you and your enemies who went against you, man, they know this. And whoever chimed in, and it was once upon a time when the stuff was being ran out in the streets, people see now who you are. The truth has been revealed. They know God don't play about you. I'm telling you, and you ask me how I know. If a person did you so doggone dirty, and y'all know how down y'all was, and they was talking about it, and then family and everybody saying little stuff, I guarantee you, even if people don't respect you and they don't like you, it ain't for everybody to respect you and like you. So get about your head with that. But what they do see is that disloyalty was returned. Praise God. That disloyalty was returned. And they see that. So it ain't no more laughing at you. It's an admiration. It's for those who don't want to admire you. Trust me, they watching you. And for those who are not in regret, they in despair for either chiming in or laughing at it when the stuff was brought to them. They laughed. What is that to laugh at? What is that to laugh at? It's why I tell you about the people in this world. You have to recharge yourself. You have to regroup yourself. You have to ground yourself. It's like God laid everything out for you. It's like he's telling you you're in a matrix. This is not a game, but you're in a matrix. And these people, all these different people, have their different areas and their different groupings, which is why they did what they did. But in God awakening you and giving you what you needed to see things clearly, it's like you walking through this maze and you walking through this matrix, but you know how you have to maneuver. So people can't just get you how they want to get you, and people can't just break you how they want to break you, and people can't just do what it is that they want to do to you, because you got people who walking behind you. That's to the left of you, that's to the right of you. If people didn't know it then, they know it now. And if you don't know, now you know. You know very well who you are. You're a shining star. So you better hold you. I'm keep trying to tell you, man, you are a star. And I'm gonna bring positivity back into this message, even though God wanted me to let y'all know, man, that disloyalty has been returned, because he told you that they was gonna pay for this. Trust and believe, these people look stupid and they miss their friend. They miss their friend. They miss their homie. They miss that rider. Hey, we all miss what we know we can't get back. And we screw over what we take for granted, because we always think it's going to be there until it's gone. But this is a very valuable lesson, I guarantee you. While they sitting in that embarrassment, in that despair, and in that regret, pray that it changed these people for the good. But as for you, I want you to pray your favorite song. I want you to get out. I want you to recharge yourself. Take however many days you got to take from work, you know, from your kids, from everywhere, just you. Take time to really appreciate where you are in life and how far you come. Because another confirmation I'm about to give you right now, I see nothing but rainbows and sunshine and brighter days and up ahead. You went through the worst. Trust me, you may not believe it. And it's still more things you're going to go through, yes, but it's not going to be like how it was at that particular time in your life and through those cycles. You came out knocking and you came out winning. And for everyone who was a part of that cycle and going against you and making you feel how you felt in that moment, trust and believe that disloyalty has been returned and judgment is upon these people. Judgment is upon these people. But that's just a quick message I wanted to come on here and deliver to y'all. I want you to know, man, if you need a friend, you got it in me. If you need love, you got it in me. If you need inspiration, motivation, a life example, you already know you got it in me. We got some things coming. I want y'all to bear with me. I want y'all to work with me. I tell y'all, for as long as I got life and God keep doing what he got to do for me, I'm going to keep doing what I got to do for y'all. And I mean that in the sense of giving me the strength and giving me the courage that I need to come on here and say what he need me to say. I'm going to be here for y'all till the day I die. You know, whether I get a chance to meet every single last one of you or not, I'm here for you. Whether we talk every day or not, I'm here for you. I'm always be here. So I love y'all. I gotta recharge. I gotta recharge myself, but I just wanted to come on here and tell y'all real quick that disloyalty has been returned. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all know when I come on here that it be the truth. It be the truth. Somebody has confirmed it to you. You've seen it in your dream state. Somewhere along the line, you know that disloyalty has been returned. And for whoever was part of it, Judgment Day is upon these people. Whatever part they played and whatever hand they had in it, Judgment Day is upon these people. Because they should have never done that. And God told you that they was going to pay for that. So keep bringing others to the JC gang. You already know we ride together, we slide together, man. I'm your sister for life. I'm your confidant, man. I love y'all. Until next time, stay prayed up and be blessed.